What's up, guys? Let's get back to some hobby vlogging. The Kingdom Death stuff has been really fun. It's like all I can think about. It's really been a crazy week for me. And actually, most of the Kingdom Death content I recorded over like a 2-night period. So gonna do some hobbying today. Gonna play some KDM too. But I feel like I'm getting away from the hobby vlogging aspect, and I really like just kind of talking at the camera. So today, I've got mail day. I've got to find something to open them with, or maybe I can just manhandle it. But what I want to talk about is kind of what's in these packages here. I have had I've gone through all of the stages of grief, and I'm in acceptance that I'm probably not going to be playing I'm probably not going to be playing outside of the house, and I'm probably not going to be playing competitive stuff in a very long time. Or at least not frequently. I'm not going to say never, but like if I can get in a War Machine game or something like that, I'll definitely get it in. But I'm giving up on like trying to every weekend and then getting frustrated that it doesn't happen. Because that's pretty much how I spent the last 2 years. Which is, if for the War Machine locals, just know that I've planned on going out almost every weekend for the last 2 years. And when you look at how many times I actually made it out, you kind of get an idea of it. But what I've just opened and what I've just thrown over in the corner, which is why this room is always jacked, got a really good deal on these, which is actually pretty crazy. Ninjago possession ghosts with their weapons. So I got all of these for like 20 bucks. If you don't know anything about Lego, these are each like, depending on where you go, this could have been a lot of money. Also, Cinder, which is the main reason I got that. A couple other dudes. Why am I buying Lego minifigures? Gonna start working on developing my own tabletop RPG game, as eye roll as it is, because everybody does it. I don't want to call it like I'm making my own game. I'm really just gonna be dumbing down. I'm gonna try to boil D&D down into some core concepts that my 4- and 6-year-old can play. We're gonna use Legos to do it. Gonna share that journey. There's a baby crying. I'm gonna keep minding my own business. I'm sure my wife's got it. So very excited, very cool. I don't know if you guys didn't know how cool Lego minifigures are. And again, I'm assuming that everybody is kind of like me and just doesn't know about this stuff. Assuming everybody else is as ignorant as you are is dangerous, though. So like, look, this is an official Lego minifigure. It's not even like a custom. There's a lot of potential here. Look at these guys, like that. Look at these guys. Even like basic barbarian. Dang, based on the yells I'm hearing, maybe I do need to go upstairs. But, and then I'll show you a close up of this guy too. So I've been kind of snagging up cool minifigures, and I have like some vague ideas for some campaigns. But crazy cool, very cool. Okay, but so gonna be working on that. Not this week, but starting next week, I'm gonna try to have like a set weekly schedule so you can kind of know what to expect each day of the week. Posted that on my website. My website's mostly for me to keep myself straight. But you can also, if you're interested, you can go to my website and like search any keyword or tag, and anytime it pops up in a video, it'll return those videos. So now that we're up over 100 videos, hopefully some of them are useful. It's able to be cataloged and searched now. So that was pretty cool to get that finished. What are we doing? What are we doing today? Today, I'm going to build some more KDM models. Going to show you, if you're curious about the models themselves, going to kind of dig more into those. Also, we'll hopefully get to do another KDM episode. I have hopefully my last white lion hunt. Last time I thought I cheated pretty bad against the white lion, but I did it. One of my characters was moving 4 spaces, but was moving 5 spaces, but could actually only move 4. But I watched the whole video back, and I could have still attacked the lion moving 4 spaces. I didn't need that extra point of movement, so it wouldn't have changed anything. And now very excited. Like, seriously, it's all I can think about. It's such a good game. I'm still blind. Like, I haven't looked up builds. I haven't looked up meta. I don't even know like half of the cards or what most of the armor sets do. So I'm just kind of approaching it totally blind, not metagaming it, just making the decisions based on what I have immediate access to. Like, I haven't gone through and read other armor sets. I did go through and look at the white lion armor set, and I don't think I want to build it. I'd rather I might fight the lion 1 or 2 more times because I want to build the weapons, and I'm not getting the stuff to build the weapons. So the weapons seem good, and I've already built some of like the rare parts for the accessories. But I don't plan on actually building any white lion armor. The rawhide armor seems really good, especially when it's a full set. So gonna stick to that. Let's actually get started doing something. Oh, and also I'm working on the Infinity Commission. I've still been painting every day, but it's just kind of boring. Not really anything too groundbreaking there. On Mondays are going to be, I'm going to try for Mondays to be like well-produced painting tutorials. So Monday, I'm going to have a full 0 to 100 of one of those Infinity models. Maximus is just like a slog to get through because it's actually like a pretty hard to paint model in terms of there's white, black, and it's very hard to get into some of the black, very hard to get into some of where the purples are. So I'm like doing this, so it's just hard to film it, is what I mean. Not hard, I mean, it's whatever to paint, but it's like hard to film and paint. All right, that's enough rambling. Let's get into some hobby stuff. I tricked you. It's just more KDM. I had to do voiceover separately because I realized my mic wasn't recording. So I'm going to go over this pretty fast. I got pretty lucky here in this hunt. So we started off with scratching ground. I had everybody roll to try and find stuff. Everybody either found, I think this is when everybody either found nothing or I got some claws. But I could tell you, I came out of here. Some people took some injuries that took points off our armor kit, and I came away with 2 lion claws. And then that last lion event card was a card that let me ambush the lion. So again, I'm not gonna make you watch the whole hunt thing. I think at this point you guys kind of see it. But the important parts are I get to ambush the lion, and I came away with 2 lion claws, which I haven't gotten any of before. 2 of the cards, it gave me some resources. And it was Destiny Bound that is what gave us ambush. Just so everybody knows, I'm not cheating. Oh, I almost forgot. The other important thing is that we triggered bold on Sophia. And we ended up... what did we roll? Let's see. We got a 4. So that ended up giving us... understanding. We got understanding off that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the voiceover of what you just watched separately, but that was the best hunt phase we've ever had. Nothing bad happened to us. It's pretty cool to know that the hunt phase can just be good. We got 2 lion claws. Sophia got everybody got another point of courage, but Sophia triggered the bold event, so now she's prepared. Add the hunt XP to your roll when determining a straggler, and then. I don't think anything else. We are ambushing because of the last thing we drew, and it's ground fighting. So I think that's probably maybe we gotta look up what ambushing does, but I don't know if that's gonna counteract our ground fighting. But we're 2 terrain cards, 3 stone columns, and debris. So I'll grab those. Before I do this fight, I'm gonna build the models. So I'm gonna find out what ambush does, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I almost missed this, and I was going back through. I was trying to plan out what I'm gonna actually build. And although I haven't built this yet, if I get this white lion cloak and then I can use pounce to move 3 spaces with Sophia and still attack with that club instead of like having to move and then wait and then attack next turn. So I'm moving less. Whoops. I'm moving less, but this will make it so I can still move and swing that club. So I think I'm gonna have to build that white lion coat. And I'm gonna have to build white lion gauntlets because pounce is that ability. And this also makes it more accurate. So clearly this was meant to be used with that bone club that I built, and I didn't even realize it. But otherwise, I want to build the guitars, and I think the spear. I think it'd be good to have a spear. So then I'll have bow, guitar, spear, and club. Real quick, I was rethinking things. I put the founding stone back on, took the bone darts off, put the bone darts over here because the catgut bow is 2-handed. So my thinking is this will still be the ranged guy, but if one of his arms gets blown off, he'll still have the bone darts to throw. It's International Lego Day, so instead of building, I took the kids to Bricks and Minifigs right down the street from my house. Really like that place and the people who work there. I got 4 spiders, 4 rats. They threw in some extras like that snake and stuff for me. Perfect beginner D&D encounter. I got rats and spiders, and I got a big spider boy. I think this is from a Harry Potter set. I broke it. I got the other part sitting here, and 2 more spiders right here. So D&D encounter. I spent $10. total. Pretty awesome. That's way cheaper than miniatures, way cheaper than buying like new Lego. So it doesn't have to be crazy expensive, even with it being Lego. Very excited. The very first time I ever did, actually that's a story for a different day because I want to get into that more in depth, but very first time I ever played was against Spider, so it's going to be cool to recreate that for the kids with Lego. But because I did that, I didn't have time to build. And also, I'm going to fight that lion one more time, hopefully get the weapons I want, so then I can like build the figures exactly how we're going to be going into the next phase. So let's go do that. All right, here we go. We have Sophia, Clinestra. We're using this guy for Calliope. It's the wrong model, is what it is. This is Theron, our range guy. This is our support guy. These are our melee people. We got 3 pillars. From what I'm reading, the monster can walk over these, but the people can't. So I just try to put them back and out of the way. Because we have ambush, we can put our people wherever we want them. But the lion does have ground fighting, so I can't just start wailing away. I have to get a shot in. I have to get a shot in with this guy. I forgot his range is only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got to be here. He is going to at least be hiding out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can still get a shot, but when he gets hit, he'll get +1 evasion there. What I think we're all set up. So we're going to start with. As I'm recording right now, I just saw a comment come in, and I also thank you for guys. Their comments have been really helpful. I'm going to reply back to you. It's just been so crazy. I've only been able to play. But literally right now, persistent injuries only happen if I crit. That makes sense. But the reason I didn't do that is because the bottom of the card in gray says persistent injury, keep in play. So let me double check that actually. Okay, so what that means, I'm gonna reset this and restart it, and we're gonna go through it again because I don't remember which persistent injuries were crits and which ones weren't. But we're gonna do it right this time. Okay, here we go. So I started this as I was playing through. I had some persistent injuries on the lion. A comment literally came in correcting me, telling me that you only get persistent injuries if you crit, which makes sense. The reason I was keeping them in play is because it said at the bottom of the card. But now I understand that everything on that bottom half is only if you crit. So we're coming in. We're going to use this guy's ability to look at the top 2 or the top 3 hit locations with our cat eye circlet. Going to try to go as fast because it's getting close to where I'm not going to be able to edit it. We're going to try to knock it down. And then we're going to try to do these other 2. Okay. Oh, and we're ambushing. That's why we're set up wherever we want to. We got the ambush because of the hunt. He's going in, shooting. We're going to aim, looking for a 5 or higher. Got a 7. It's perfect. It's all going according to plan. I'm just keeping ground fighting here so I remember it. Now we're going to try to get a crit. He's got a death mask. We want to try to crit this. We crit on 6s. That's a 9. So now the lion is knocked down, which is going to be really important for us later. There's a wound. So now that he's knocked down, we only need a 3 to hit him. So now with Sophia, who has fist and tooth weapon proficiency, she only needs a 3 to wound this guy with fist and tooth. So they both wound, or they both hit, excuse me. So there's these 2. They both make it run away, which kind of sucks, but she's pretty strong. So she has +3 strength just on herself. So we'll try to wound here. We're looking for a 5. That's a 9. So that one's wounded. And now we get our weapon proficiency experience if she's still alive at the end of the fight. Try to wound on this one. We also get to wound there, so lucky start. Not so lucky when we planned it all and programmed it to be that way with our abilities. So now Clinestra's coming in. She has a scrap sword. She's in the blind spot. So we're looking at 4s here. Both of those hit. We're going blind now, so hopefully we don't pull a trap. We'll do this one, and then we'll do that one. She wounds on, she has +1 strength from the frenzy potion. So now she's wounding on 3s or higher. That's a wound. Roll for this one. That's a crit. She always rolls natural crits. It's kind of crazy. So, critical wound. We wallop them on the head whenever the white line draws in the eye. Roll 1d10. So that's very cool. Wound cards in. That's it for our heroes. He gets up on his turn, grabs a card. We roll a one or two, hopefully. Nope. So now it's a mood. Whenever a survivor, and ground fighting got off as soon as we wounded him. When a survivor moves into the zone of death, stop their movement, discard, alert, and perform a basic action. So when it's knocked down, we get to discard that. So as long as we don't move anybody, that won't matter, and hopefully we won't have to. So now we're back here. He's gonna check the hit locations because I really don't want to run into that trap. And we're looking for. This is a good one to crit on. This one gives us the lion tail. We already have the lion tail right now. This gives us an extra resource. So do I want to go for this? Yeah, I think we do want to go for that. Okay. So over here, we're going to aim 5 up. That's a 6. We really want to crit. We need a 6. That crits. Persistent injury. He gains +1 courage, +1 survival. That's going to trigger the bold story for him. So he gets stalwart. And we also roll to see on the table what he gets. A 7. I had to look up into it and then I shut it. +3 survival and +3 insanity. Not that great. Okay, so write that down on the sheet. That was his turn. That was the wound. Over to, we'll do Clinestra now. So again, we're hitting on 4s. We got 1. Wounding on 4s. So that wounds. This is just normal wound now that I know. That goes there. We get a wound in here. So now that Sophia's gotten her fists and tooth in for the weapon of proficiency, we're swinging away with our bone club. We're in the blind spot, so we're looking for 5s. She gets 1. So now with the bone club strength of 5 and her +3 strength on her character sheet, we're 8. It's 8 toughness. We're just kind of rolling for a crit here to see if we get a crit. Wow, we do get a crit. We're on fire right now. White lion's tail is destroyed. We get a white lion resource. Lion tail. Got the lion tail. I don't know if we use that for anything. I didn't see it anywhere, but we've got one of those in our resources right now, I think. Or maybe we used it actually. I think I used it. Critical wound. And he gets a -1 accuracy. That's pretty cool. That's there. That is there. That's everybody's turn. Over to the lion. When we draw an AI, we roll a dice. He's good. So there was no victim, no knockdown. So he gets to sniff. Sniff. All survivors are now threats. So I think like he does the sniffed, and now since everybody is a threat, he can move and attack someone. He does have -1 accuracy. So he's gonna swing, turn around. I gotta check and see if I still attack. Okay, so the monster just sniffs. He doesn't move and attack. So that's pretty cool. I guess that matters in the level 3. Yeah, so there's no grab, nobody knocked down, so he just sniffs. Well, works for me, I guess. Okay, over to me again. This guy, we're gonna risk it. He's gonna dig through the debris to see if we get anything. 3, he finds nothing. Okay, so now we could walk right into that trap in the hit location deck, but he's gonna try to shoot twice because I just want to put some wounds into him and try to finish this round. 2 shots, looking for 7s. We got 1. I just know I'm going to walk right into that trap. So just looking for 6s for the crit, 5s to just normal hit. We don't wound, so a failure. Perform a basic action. Target the attacker. Ooh, this attack is +2 action, or +2 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basic action. Ooh, 2 attack. He does have -1 accuracy right now. Am I imagining that? I am imagining that. Why do I think that? I don't know. It's late. I'm sleepy. He doesn't have -1 accuracy. I'm tripping. Or I'm doing this wrong. But either way. Looking for 2s. They both hit. It's 1 damage each. 1 to the head. Ooh, that's not good. Because he doesn't have any armor, so he's knocked down. And 1 to the body, which he also doesn't have any armor there. So we definitely don't want to take any severe injuries on this guy, because he's going to die if he gets a severe injury. So we got to get these people over there. It's still my turn. That was the failure here. Clinestra, she has her full 5, or she actually can move 6 from frenzy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still in the back. Looking for 4s. Both of those hit. Please don't hit a trap. We got our safe there. Safe there. We'll try to knock it down first. So going here. Just looking for 3 or higher. Look at every time she just crits. She just naturally crits. We get to roll a d10 on the table. We get another 10. She is a monster. It dies at the end of the next monster turn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. We're gonna roll on this one to try. We could probably kill it before I next turn anyway, but we're gonna try to get a crit on this one. Can she roll 3 10s in a row? No. But a 5 still wounds it. What an absolute monster. There's only 2 wounds left. Or actually, there's only, just 2 wounds to kill it. So we're probably not going to be able to do it. So it's going to die at the end of his next turn. But I think our guy's probably going to be dead. Sophia, she moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't move and use the club, but I can. I think I want to try to founding stone it. So I'm hitting on 6s. We hit once. We wound on 4s because of her strength. This will be the trap. Okay. All right, so we at least we got all the AI cards in. It's dead at the end of this next turn anyway. We have no way of getting a wound into it. Hopefully, this basic attack doesn't hit our guy in the head. That's what we're hoping for. So we don't draw any AI cards, so we don't get to roll. We do not. Okay, yeah. I'm going pretty fast. I'm starting to get this down. I don't think I missed anything, but we're 2 attacks into him. We both hit. We're just looking for not a head. We got 2 bodies. That was effectively getting hit in the head. So now we're going to roll on the body injury table with a -4 to all severe injury rolls. This boy is going to be dead. but he did a ton of work. Just when I was thinking of how good this was going to be my most successful hunt, this guy is going to be dead no matter what, but we'll roll it. A 7 is our hope. So we're -4. We drop down. Oh, wow. He doesn't die. So it's a -4 to. I rolled this 7. That one else was also a 7, but drops down to -4 severe injury. So he goes to 3. He just is bleeding. So he gets 2 bleeding tokens. So he lives. The monster's turn ends. The monster dies. We're going to go back with. Hopefully we get some more claws, but we got, okay, great. We got, oh, this is perfect. We needed white fur. This is like the perfect, I swear I didn't cheat. I shuffled them up. This is exactly what I wanted to do, at least most of what I wanted to build. And now I got to shuffle up my resources. Hopefully, I swear I'm shuffling them. I don't know what I'm going to get this time. A perfect organ. Oh, I haven't gotten that yet. Oh, see, I got a bunch of organs. I haven't really gotten a lot of organs. Very, very cool. Very happy. This is the best one yet. I guess that makes sense. Everybody's like pretty pimped out for the lion fight at this point. I want to make a couple of weapons, and the next fight's going to be the antelope tomorrow. For that, I'm gonna have to build the antelope. I'm gonna build my new people. Very excited. Gonna stop here. Call tonight. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up tonight. Yesterday I saw somebody left me a really long comment. Really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I've been checking your comments every time. I need to go back and reply to you, but I've been like checking all your comments and trying to make sure I incorporate those. So I really appreciate you. Gotta go back and actually reply. Life has just been crazy. Trying to get the game in and get some sleep at the same time. But tomorrow I'm all caught up on work. I'm all caught up on random projects. See you then. Very excited to get some stuff built. Tomorrow's going down. Oh, I wanted to show you the total spoils just real quick. So we didn't get anything out of that debris pile. We got the lion tail from fighting him, and then we got 2 lion claws during the hunt phase. And I'll include the hunt phase in this video. This will probably be an extra long one. But this was very, very successful. I think I can make a lot of cool stuff that I wanted to make now. I really wanted to make, I know one piece of I think it was the coat. I wanted to make for Sophia so she could pounce. So I got the one way fur to make that. I did want to kind of make, I think it was gauntlets too, but it is what it is. And then I can make the lion beast guitar. I can make the king spear. Right, I got 3. I'm not gonna actually do it, but I'm gonna walk you guys through it. So I've got 3 lion claws, the white fur. So white fur, and let me check my resource hold. Oh wait, I used all my resources. Okay, so I just got what I got here. Uh-oh. Maybe I can't do what I wanted to do. I got white fur. I need a bone to make the coat. But I've got a lion claw. I've got a hide. So I can make the guitars. I've got a lion claw and a cat bone to make the spear that I wanted. I've made... Is it lion skin cloak I wanted to make? Okay, yeah, it's the... So with the white fur and that lion tail, I can make the cloak that I wanted to make. So that's the cloak, the guitar, and the spear. And then I have an extra lion claw. I've made the circlet, I've made the harp, I've made the headdress. I don't know what lion skin cloak does. I made the frenzy drink. I can't make the knife. I've made the bow. So I can use this lion claw to make the claw head arrow. And then I think I'm done, right? And then I have 3 organs that I can do stuff with the organ grinder. I think it would be cool to make the gauntlets. Yeah, it would be really cool. I just had to walk over there to check it. It would be really cool to make the gauntlets. but I don't have a bone. So I could either, what does the eye of the cat do? Does that? See, I would think that you would use the, oh yeah, I've already got the eye of the cat. That's why I made this circlet. So that's an organ too. So those are effectively, do I make a second circlet? I don't think I need to. Man, I don't know. I'm not so sure on what I want to do now because I know I wanted to make the, I think I just don't make the gauntlets. Or I either don't make the gauntlets and I don't make the helm and we just move on, or I fight that line one more time hoping I can make the gauntlets and the helm. But it's getting to the point where level 1 is super easy, but I don't think I'm ready for level 2. But I don't know, maybe I'll just try to fight level 2 and we'll see what happens. That's probably a mistake. I gotta think about it, but I'll see you tomorrow.